Hey guys, my name is Cynthia and welcome to my channel, Graciously Growing. Now this channel is about two things that I love, and that is all things planty and the Word of God. Now today is March 1st, and so I want to do a update on how my plants are doing that are here in my plant room. So this will be my February or the end of February update. And there's a lot of things that are going on that is pretty good in this plant room, so I hope you enjoy the video. Okay guys, let's start in my Mills Bowl Tall cabinet. As far as what has been going on for the month of February. So my Philodendron Burl Max has gotten quite a few new leaves. This beautiful leaf right here, it's new, and then it has quite a few new leaves up here. This one is new, it's really pretty. And then I have three just with non-variegation, this one, and let's see, can you see it? This one, and then this one. I'm not sure about why, but yeah, but it is pushing out new leaves and it seems to be happy. And the I cannot think of the name of this plant right now, but I'll put the name on the screen. It's also have been pushing out new leaves. Here is one right here. As you can see, it's coming. There's another one. Here's another one that just came out. Yeah, so it's doing well. But the biggest difference in this cabinet is this anthurium is actually pushed out, you guys, 4 new leaves in February. And I think that's just crazy. So one, now this one came out with a little bit of damage there and there. I don't know if, you know, what happened when it was unfurling, but look how big that leaf is. Look, here's my hand. Look at that leaf, can you tell? Trying to do this with one hand, but this is a really huge leaf. And then this leaf here is new as well, and it's almost, I think, the same size or getting to be the same size as that leaf. And then this leaf behind it is also new, and then this leaf is new. I don't know what happened, it came out like this. I didn't cut it or do anything, but it's still very pretty. And the fact that you really can't see it with the leaves in front, I said I'm just gonna leave it alone. But yeah, 4 new leaves, you guys, on my anthurium. It is really loving the cabinet life. Now I call my on the bottom shelf my struggle plants, and they're still struggling. Let's start with this arbifolia. You know, I had no leaves, then I had 1 leaf and it's browning a little bit on the tip, and then this is the newest leaf. So yeah, even though in the cabinet I just cannot stop the browning on the edges of this particular plant, and it could be like a lot of people are saying I have to use distilled water. I've been trying not to go that route, but I may try it out to see if that works. And then my white fusion, this leaf is browning a little bit too, and then there's the 2 newest leaves that are looking okay. So yeah, me and Calatheus, I tell you. But it is definitely growing, because if you remember, this plant, I cut it all the way back and it didn't have any leaves. Then it had one, and now it has this many. So it is definitely growing. And then we have my begonia. Now this begonia was dying, and I took it out of my kitchen area and brought it in and put it in my cabinet. And all of this new growth, look at this. It's like 4 or 5 new leaves, and then some baby leaves coming in. The browning you see is from the leaves that were originally there, but this plant is loving the cabinet. So yeah, it's doing pretty well. The last struggle plant here is my Calathea rattlesnake. It has this leaf right here. I can't trying to show you and hold the phone at the same time. This leaf right here is new, and this one right here is new. And so yeah, it's doing really good as well. So that is the update, you guys, for the Mills Bowl Tall. I think the winner has to go to the Anthurium because it is just doing its thing in that cabinet. So over here on the top of the Mills Bowl White, this, and I never pronounce it right, so I'm going to just put it on the screen. This particular beauty that I believe is in the Calatheas family has 3 new leaves, and you can kind of tell because the newer leaves are just lighter. So this leaf is new, this leaf right here is new, and then this leaf right here is new. So it pushed out 3 new leaves, you guys. So it's doing quite well. Everything else, I haven't really seen any new growth, but they're doing really good up there. I think they like it. So now we're gonna go inside the cabinet here, and let's go on this side. And this begonia has been pushing out leaves like crazy. So this leaf right here, baby leaf, is new. This leaf right here is new. Then there's a baby leaf over here that's new. And then if you can see, there's a little tiny cute one right there. So yeah, it's just been growing like crazy. Then my Syngonium albo pushed out a new leaf. Let's see if I can, right here, look at this. That is a whole brand new leaf right there. So it is doing well. And then my, I think this is my Melacrosum. I will put the name on the screen. Look, it has a brand new leaf, a brand new baby leaf right there. Look at that. And if you look in there, I saw something else earlier. Yeah, right there. See that new growth point? Yeah, so it's doing well. And then my Ring of Fire, this leaf back here, this one right here that's hiding behind the pole, this one right here is a new leaf. When I bought this plant, it was hadn't unfurled, and I was wondering if it would come in because of, you know, different environment, and I repotted it, and I was like, that leaf might not make it, but it did. It unfurled, and it is the variegation on it is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, this plant is doing well. This Alocasia, they say this is an Alocasia fancy, but I think it's an Alocasia mellow. If I can, I'll put a picture of each on the screen. I think this just had the wrong label, because when I looked up what an Alocasia mellow, which one is it? Let me look, because I feel like it's the opposite of what they said. So let me get the, yeah, so they say it's an Alocasia fancy. I don't think it is. I think it's a Alocasia mellow, because when I looked it up, Alocasia fancy looks completely different. Here's a picture of an Alocasia mellow. I could not even find a picture of a Alocasia fancy. But anyway, this is a whole new leaf, you guys. Look at that. It's a baby leaf. And I think this is really a cute Alocasia. And then right by it is another Alocasia. They call this a pink princess. Never heard of it until I saw it in the store. And this is a leaf that it had when I bought it, really nice and big. But then this baby leaf is coming in right here. It hasn't yet quite unfurled. So yeah, it's doing well. And so I think, you guys, that is all of the updates in one more thing in here. I have some struggle, excuse me for shaking the screen. I have some struggle plants in the back, and one of them is really taking off. Let's see if I can get it out. Okay, so this, oh my God, it's gotten bigger since I've checked. This is my Cissus discolor. I actually chopped off everything, but I believe it had 2 leaves, and this plant has taken off. Oh my goodness. It is looking, I'm not going to be calling this a struggle plant anymore, you guys. Look, it is quite happy. This plant was in my kitchen. It was not doing well at all, but it loves the cabinet. So yay. So that's a success story. So let's see if I can put it back. Not so much for this Philodendron branium. It's also a struggle plant. This is a pretty leaf. It seems like it's trying to do something. And look, there's a baby leaf right there. So yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to, grow them. But this Cissus discolor, it's doing very well back there. So I'm gonna put it right back where it was. Okay, you guys, so I think that is it. Oops, let me put this back. My Alocasia Jacqueline, it hasn't given me any new leaves, but it is doing well. I was kind of concerned about maybe it's getting too much light, so I'm really trying to watch it because I see maybe a little bit of discolor right here. So I'm just, I'm just watching it to make sure that it doesn't get burned, because I've been told that its leaves are really delicate and you have to make sure that you don't have it too close to a grow light. So yeah, you guys, so now over here in this corner, we got a yellowing leaf, but this is my Philodendron Summer Glory. It had a big, beautiful leaf and I accidentally broke it off. I was so upset, but anyway, it's giving me a new leaf, you guys. Look at that. It's unfurling, so it's recovering from the damage I did. And here is my Philodendron Ruby Red that hasn't given me a leaf in forever. It gave me a new leaf. Look at this. Oh, brand new leaf. So yeah, it's doing really good. I'm looking to see if there's any other updates in the plant room here. Oh, my Philodendron Florida Green. I cut it back because I think I said in one of the videos, all of its new leaves were coming out disformed and they were dying. So I cut back the stem and look, you guys, new growth. So that must have been what it needed. And so I am curious to see what it is going to do. So I believe that is it as far as what's going on in the plant room, other than, you guys, I made another little area back here because, you know, the more area for plants, the better. So I actually had this little stand in my bedroom. I moved it in here and was able to put more plants on it. And I also put some plants here on the side. And let me get over here. And if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that this isn't my plant that I am trying to nurse this plant back to health. It's my friend's plant, and it's been giving me a lot of trouble. And I usually don't have trouble with algonemas, but I think I finally got it to stop dying because it was just dying on me. And so these leaves look really nice and green. And look, you guys, let me see if I can show you. New growth. So I think this plant is finally on the right path to grow back and be healthy. I had also moved my variegated lily. I think the proper name is Slatnium. I moved it out of my office because it was dying. That room in my office, I'm gonna have to do something with it. The humidity in there is absolutely horrible, you guys. I can barely, with a humidifier, keep it at 50. It's just crazy. But anyway, I moved it and it's already responding. Look at all of these new leaves. Look, it is just absolutely thanking me from saving it because it was dying, and it's doing so well in here. So yeah. Let's see if anything else is going on. Ooh, well, this leaf is rotting away on this Madonna. Look at that. I have to be careful. That usually, did I drop it? Yeah. That usually means I overwatered it. So I've noticed my algonemas will let you know if you overwater it, because it will do something like this, and the leaf is just full of water and just like melting away. So this is water day. I'm either gonna water tonight or in the morning. I'm just really tired, so I may do it in the morning. Get up early, as I have church in the morning, but I may get up an hour earlier, and because I watered all my plants downstairs, so the only area I need to water is in here. So I may just get up early in the morning when it's nice and quiet and peaceful, put on some of my my favorite spiritual music, and just water my plants. Then I think that's what I'm going to do, because I may go to bed early tonight. But yeah, you guys, I think that is it. So this is how the plant room is looking. And I don't mind my computer and stuff. I like to work in here a lot because it's just so nice and peaceful. And I just purchased these grow lights that you literally just stick in the dirt. As you can see, can you see that? Let's see. There it is right there. You just stick it in the dirt. And then it has a button where you can change the intensity of the light, and then it also gives you the option to have it on, I think it's, don't quote me on this, it may be 8, 6, and 12, but so yeah. And so that's what I'm doing to give the plants over here a little bit more light. And then I have a grow light. I already had these two, and so I put them over here because I feel like in the corner the plants were not getting enough light. Yeah. Oh, I do have one more update, you guys, before I let you go. I do have one more update. This, let me see if I can get it. Oh, okay. This Pepperonia Hope, let me see if I can put this somewhere where I can, hold on. I want you to be able to see it. I'm gonna use my cabinet as a place. Okay, let's see if I can put it right here. Okay, I think that'll work. Yeah. So this pepperoni, I hope, is just growing, you guys. I hope you can just see it's just in every area. It's just having all these shoots. It's just very, very happy. I have another pepperoni I hope in my office, but it's definitely not doing this well. Let me sit it down and let you see another angle. Yeah, look at that. And look how thick it is on top. I love this plant. And you know I don't do very well with pepperonia, so I'm so happy that I've been able to get this to grow. And yeah, so it loves being in here, and it hangs out. Let's see if I can get it back. It hangs out. Oops, trying to get it. It hangs out right there in the window, along with the fishbone cactus and my lipstick plant and my twister. I think it's called a twister. So yeah, so that are my hanging plants. But that pepperonia has really been growing. And also, I keep saying lastly, but I keep seeing things that I didn't notice, you guys. This begonia here was also, if you remember, if you watch a lot of my videos, you know that this begonia right here used to live in my kitchen windowsill, and it was really happy there in the summer, but it started just dying. And so I brought it in here, and already, you guys, new growth. So for me, I know that the normal temperature in my home and the normal humidity does not work for begonias, and they just don't like it. Well, let me clarify. In the summer, the begonias in my house do very well regardless of where they're at. But when the temperature starts dropping, they don't do well because the humidity in the main area of my home is generally below 50, and they don't like that. But here, like, so here's the humidity reader for the outside of the cabinets. So inside the cabinet 78 is actually really higher than that. It's usually 85, but I had them both open. So in another 10 to 15 minutes, they'll probably both go back to 85 because they sit at 85. And right now this one's at 78 as well, if you can see. But the room is usually at 66. The humidifier up there says 70. So you know, 3-4 off, but usually 66 to 70 in this room easily. And so, and most of the plants in here absolutely love that. And so when I have a plant that is not doing well, the first thing I try is bringing it in here, and that usually gives the plant you know, the room to recover from whatever is going on. So yeah, you guys, that is my update for the month of February. And like I said, I am, or maybe I didn't say, but I do plan on doing a monthly update of my plants. I didn't do a monthly update of what's going on down in my downstairs area because, to be honest, there's really nothing going on down there. Everything is pretty much, I would say, dormant right now. But I think this plant room with the humidity, you know, kind of encourages these plants to grow. Also, look at this calathea, you guys. I took both of my calatheas out of soil. Well, I have more than two, but these particular calatheas, let me get them out. The ones that have color to them, I have a hard time keeping them, I've noticed. If the calathea is just green, I'm not having problems with them. But these two calatheas, and I call them the ones that have color, they were giving me so much trouble that I took them out of soil. I put them in water. I plan on putting them in pond, but what I read was to give them a little bit of time to acclimate first. And I don't know, it gave me a new leaf. And here is another new leaf. So I wasn't getting that when it was in soil. And this particular calathea, has it given me a new leaf? I think this may be a new leaf because it looks kind of new. But I know the rest of these, and this one looks kind of new too. So I don't remember. But it did stop dying. And so like I said, I'm going to eventually put them in pond, and I am going to just finally stop fighting it, and I'm going to just use distilled water, not for all my plants, but I am going to use distilled water for these two calatheas, my arborfolia, my white fusion, and my rattlesnake. And I want to see if that makes a difference or not, as far as them growing. Okay guys, that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did and you're not already subscribed, think about subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and leaving a comment in the comment section. But until next time, be blessed.